Good evening. It's me and I'm all lit up. We finally got the power back on just a few hours ago. So we went just over a day without power. And it actually wasn't that bad. We had a lot of candles, some flashlights, barbecues. And we made it. They fixed all the hydro lines and everything is wonderful. So I'm here to talk to you guys. And I sent out a notification to everyone who is registered for the challenge that is starting on Sunday. So we are starting on the 22nd. Hey! And we're running for 10 days. So, hey, Kristen. So we are going to talk about making it stick. So we all join these challenges. We talk to different business coaches. We talk to health and fitness coaches. We talk to a bunch of different people. We read a bunch of books. We know all the things that we're supposed to do. We know all the things that we want to do. But then when a challenge ends, or when you're done reading the book, or you get your info from your coach, hey, Lisa, then you walk away and it's like, shit, now I have all this stuff to do, but I'm not doing it. But I don't know how to fit it into my schedule, but I don't have the time for this, and I don't have the skill or the will to incorporate it into my everyday life. So you kick ass on the challenge because you're all gung-ho. Hey, Sam. You're all gung-ho for the challenge, and you're kicking ass if you're getting results, if it's a visibility challenge, if it's a Facebook Live challenge, if it is a health and fitness challenge, you're losing the weight, you're getting the results, you're meeting new people, you're doing all the things, and then poof, challenge is over, and so is your will to do all the things. All the things that the challenge was supposed to change your life. I can see myself in my, see this? Do you see that? I can see myself in the window. I need to move over. There. Oh, why is it there? How come I can see that? I usually can't. It's so strange. Oh well. So that is what this challenge is about, and that's what it's going to do. So we are going to look at the things that are actually important to you, the things that you want to incorporate in your life, your ideal life, your own very personal idea of success, what you want your life to look like every day, what that thing that you have put on a pedestal that you're working towards, what that looks like. What would make you happy? I'm just now ending my 3-day grape feast. That's hilarious. How do you feel? Do you feel fabulous? So what was the intention with this grape thing? To just eat grapes all day, every day for 3 days? I saw your picture that you bought like 12 pounds of grapes. But so this is a challenge, a 10-day challenge where we're going through a workbook that is going to get you to look at your priorities, look how you're living your life now, and how that differs from how you want to be living your life. We're going to look at how you can incorporate things into your day-to-day activities and make them a routine or make them habit. We're going to set you up so you know how to schedule things so you can work on your scheduling and your time management. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, I need to Google this later. So we're going to be looking at how you can streamline things, how you can prioritize, how you can structure your life around your goals and make them happen. We're even looking into fears, and that's a part of the workbook. It's written right in there, so it's not something that we're going to forget. And figure out why or how you're choosing to not do things, even if it's subconsciously, and you're doing what we all like to call sabotage or self-sabotage. But they're actual things that you're choosing not to for a reason. So we need to figure out why, and we need to get you making the choice to do the things you want to do. We all got the fears. We all got a case of the fears, and we are going to work through them together. So I have 27 people registered 2 days ago when I was able to sit down here and do a Facebook Live, and we were talking about it, talking about the challenge. I had 18 people registered, and now I have 27 registered. So it's going to be cool, you guys. And I have, we're going to be doing our live video the following Sunday. So we're going to have a full week of working through the book, and then we're going to hop on live training. Even the spider fears. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's talk about spiders. But this is more like you're taking action fears, or lack thereof, or your self-sabotage fears. I hope everyone orders their workbook too. There's still quite a few people who won't have the workbook, so won't fully benefit from all the info that we're going to be sharing. But I'm going to be coming into the group and doing lives like I am right now, every day still, but they're all going to be based around the part of the book that we're working through. And then you're going to be doing the activities that are in the book. So the lives that I'm going to be giving are based around what we're looking at in the workbook, but they're not going to be the workbook activities. So those of you who have purchased the workbook that registered for it are going to get more benefit out of it all. So don't fret, my pets. If you don't have the workbook, you won't be able to do the work. It's just how it is. That's why they call it a workbook. And at this point in the game, we start in 4 days. So you can get the PDF version of the workbook right away. And I had 2 people register. Yes, you are my pet. I had 2 people register today who got the PDF version. So if you just want PDF and print it off yourself, then that works for me, as I just want everybody to get the benefits of the book, because it's a really good and jam-packed workbook. And we work through a lot of things, priorities, idea of success, goal setting, scheduling, time management, things you enjoy, fears, how you will benefit. So how? Hey, I'm in the light, Leanne, and totally was unable to text message you to go for lunch today. But Devin's going back to the airport tomorrow, his other home. So he is leaving tomorrow, so I'm going to be in town. So I will message you tomorrow. The workbook is very worth it. Believe me. It's all the things that have worked for people. All of the things that have worked in one workbook for $15 for the PDF version. $25 if you want the hard copy. So with the hard copy, you'll get the PDF version too. I'm going to send that out to everybody now. Not immediately right now, but tonight, so that you can take a look through it and see what's going on and have it for when we start the course in case it's not there in time. So they don't want you to miss out on it. So then we can go through it while you have the PDF version until the physical copy gets to you. And if you join in later and you decide when you see everybody having crazy results in the group that you want to join in and order the book, order it anytime. All the videos, the information that I'm going to be giving in addition to, as well as the bonuses. So everyone who registers are getting bonuses as well. I didn't autograph yours, Lisa. It's actually, I had it shipped out straight from the printers. It's a print on demand thing. So when you ordered it, I just sent it right to the printers, and they're shipping it right to you from it's Lulu Publisher. So they're sending it right to you so that I wouldn't have to be a middleman and delay the shipping process any further. But I have other things that you guys are going to be getting. And you're getting bonuses too. So if you're registered and you have a copy of the workbook, you're going to be getting extra worksheets. I have bonus worksheets that I've put together, and they're things to take a look at where you're spending your time. They're different activities to, like, self-talk activities, confidence building activities. So I can't get an autograph now. Have I made it? Am I famous? I'll send you guys an autograph. Sure, why not? Just a piece of paper and I'll autograph it. My K's aren't that good for CLAT. I practiced for like a year before our wedding. Devin's K's are way better than mine. But, so the things that you can expect from doing this, from being part of the challenge and going through the workbook activities. Yes, we're all famous. We're all famous on Facebook. But you're going to find more time in your day. You're going to discover time that you never knew was there or that you thought had disappeared. And you're going to be able to do more things that you want to do instead of all of the things that you have to do all the time. And I've had people tell me that they don't have time for scheduling, they don't have time for routines, that habit forming and cleanliness and whatnot doesn't work for them because they have kids, or because they live on a farm, or because their husbands work away, or because all of those things. And Samantha heard this the other day, and a couple of you know this because you know me personally in real human life, but my husband also works away, and he is only home a few days, like handful of days every month. We live in a house that was being built while I was pregnant with Xander and living in an RV in the side yard over here. I have a dog, I have a cat, I have chickens, I have horses. We live on 10 acres. Oh yes, and I have a new baby now who's 8 months old. So I'm doing all these things and running my business, as well as training horses and coaching horseback riders and running an online store and writing books and coaching people one-on-one, group courses, Facebook Live challenge, no power. I do all the things. I do all the things on my own because they're things that I want. They're things that matter to me. They're things that I've prioritized in my life to be important. So they get done. So many people say, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get so much done. I don't know, like, whatever they call me, Superwoman, Wonder Woman. I don't know. But people always say, Leslie, I don't know how you do it. I don't know. You guys are going to know how I do it because I'm going to show you and I'm going to teach you. And my clients who have worked through these activities, when we've worked one-on-one, or if they were part of the mastermind, which was like the beta test of this course that I ran earlier in the summer. It was like my first kick at the can with the workbook, with the content, with all of it to see how it worked and how best to deliver it. They found out how I get everything done. They found out how they can get things done, how to prioritize, how to set goals, how to celebrate them, how to organize yourself so that you can achieve the things you want to achieve that are important to you. I'm not going to tell you what to schedule, when to schedule it, because what's important to me won't be important to you. What's going on in my life isn't going on in your life. I'm just barely trudging along though through life as a single mom. I know I could do more, but I'm always so overwhelmed. That is perfectly fine, Sam. We are going to work through what you have going on, and we're going to figure out what you want to be going on, what you want your life to look like, and we're going to map it out. I keep doing this with my hands. We're going to map it out so you can get there. You're going to see where you can streamline things, where things can be worked out so that it's not such big jobs, but maybe group them together, maybe schedule them differently, maybe get rid of some of them. And when you start working things into routines, something is playing in the background here. When you start working things into routines and building habits and setting your priorities and making sure that what you want with your life, what your day-to-day looks like, and what your values are and how you want to live is all aligned. So your priorities, idea of success, and goals. When you set those all up so that they're aligned, they just start happening. Like every day, because you're living in alignment, they just happen. It just flows. And we will get you there, because these exercises focus in on each thing individually. And you're going to think it's crazy, but we spend the majority of the time looking at priorities. Everyone knows that I love setting goals. I love planning things. I love getting things organized and sorting things out, finding solutions to problems. But goal setting is what everyone expects from this. Goal setting, scheduling, time management, blah, sounds so boring. It sounds so boring. Time management and goal setting are the things that people always associate with what I do, with what I teach, with what I coach people on. But this workbook focuses mostly on priorities, which sounds crazy because generally people will just spout off their priorities. What are your priorities? This, this, and that. Boom, done. And mostly people will say the same things, the things that we're taught to say, the things that we're told growing up, or told from media, or told by our parents are important. And you always hear people say things like, she's got to get her priorities straight, based on what they believe your priorities should be. So we need to work on undoing all that shit. Good, because I need serious help. I have serious help for you, and I'll serve it on a silver platter, my dear. But it's a lot of undoing and a lot of unhearing things, ignoring the things that you've been told, or the things that you think people will judge you by if your priorities don't match what you think they should be. You can wear your cape every single day, especially when we do our group call, especially because that's like a video group call, and that's that one will be on the 29th. So group call on the 29th, and then we have 2 more days, and then it's Halloween. So we're going to go through all of it. Are you seriously? That's awesome. I don't know what I'm going to be yet. I know what Xander's going to be. Xander always has the coolest costumes. He really does. But he knows what he's going to be this year too, so he's starting to get it. But anyway, so we're going to work mostly through priorities, undoing the shit that has been done in your brain, untying all those knots, straighten them all out, get out the steam iron. We're going to steam clean our brains, and then set it up. Set things up so you can do the things that you want to be doing. There are always going to be things that you have to do that you necessarily might not want to do, but those are the things that we can work through. We can work a routine. We can set up some habits so that they just happen without having to think about it. so that they just flow through your day without even noticing, oh, that thing that I hate doing is done now. Boom. That's what it's going to be like every single day. My kids beg me to. They want to be, oh, nice. Love it. I want to be a mermaid. I've never been a mermaid for Halloween. Oh my God. That's weird because I was obsessed with The Little Mermaid when I was little. My dog's name was Ariel. Anyway, guys, so that's what you can expect. You will feel more confident because we're going to push each other through all of these exercises. We're going to schedule out the next 3 months of your life to make sure they happen. We're all going to be in the same group still. Well, unless you don't want to be in the group. I'm not going to force anyone to stay in the group, but it's the free group. So it's going to be continuing on and going forward for the next 3 months. And in the back of the workbook, there's 3 months worth of planner sheets that I took right out of my planner that I designed and released in January or February. So we can write in the steps that we're taking. We're going to schedule in things while we go through this. I'm not going to work you through the exercises and then just leave you with the answers, but not really sure how to work it into your life. We're going to schedule. We're going to work through your daily planner, a schedule, and you'll be able to follow that for the next 3 months. So you're not going to be left high and dry. You're going to know how to get to where you want to go. You're going to have it written down. You're going to have like a roadmap to get there. And you're going to follow through because we're still going to be in this group together, and I'm still going to be pushing you guys to do this stuff. And we can check up on each other and have that accountability with the 27 people who have registered for this. So you're not going to be alone going through these changes. I won't leave you hanging. I am going to be around, and all of us will be around. There's 27 of us, so we will get this stuff done. You're going to gain confidence. You're going to grow in your goal setting. You'll set bigger goals, greater goals, push the boundaries more and more. You're going to blah. I tried to say surprise yourself and shock yourself at the same time, and it came out like that. So you're going to surprise yourself. You're going to shock the shit out of yourself, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to be in the group coming live. If you guys got the broadcast today, I sent a broadcast message saying I'm going to be live in the group. Click here with that fancy pantsy little bring you straight to the group button. I'm going to be doing that every time I come live, and I might be live more than once a day. We'll see how things go with the kids, but at minimum once a day. So I will send out those broadcast messages that say, come on into the group. I'm going live in 10, 15 minutes, whatever it might be. You click there. We go through things. We'll talk about what you're going to be looking at in the workbook that day, and boom, do the work and you're done. It's not a huge time commitment. I know most of the people who need this kind of thing have an issue with time management or get lost when it comes to managing time. These exercises are not painstakingly long. They are 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes you might do a little reflection and come back, but it's not something that you need to sit down and read for hours and write out an essay. It's very to the point tasks. And if you need a hand with any of them, if you get stuck anywhere, message me and I will help you get through it. I wrote this book word for word, letter for letter, image for image, front to back, so I know it inside out. Get lost, girl, I can't find my way out of paper bag. We'll soak that paper bag and you'll just freaking tear through it, sister. Just jab, 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 cross, jab, cross. We'll rip it open. Rip that bag down. and pop it. So that's it, guys. That's how things are going to be delivered. We have 4 days. If you have any friends who need it, let me know. If you have yet to order the workbook, message me. Check your messages. Your notifications are coming through my Facebook page, so they're not from my personal account, they're from my page. So if you're getting it might be in your filtered messages or something, but everyone who has registered should have a confirmation message through Messenger, and it will tell you the links there, and you click on PDF or you click on hard copy, and it will take you to the ordering screen for payment and all that good stuff to get the workbook. And it's going to be fabulous. My instructor don't call me Rocky. Nice. That's awesome. So let's do this thing. Order your workbook if you haven't yet. You're going to want to read it. You're going to want to go through those exercises. They are incredible. They work every time. Every time. I don't have it in the workbook if it doesn't work. I'm telling you. So I will talk to you guys soon. It'll be tomorrow that we will chat again. And I hope you have a good night. I will text you about the book, Leanne. Yeah, and we'll get one to you. Maybe tomorrow. Because I'm going through Vernon tomorrow. But I'll text you anyway. Okay. Mwah. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.